Hi everybody, King Nick here again. I'm gonna play another episode of Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Promised last time I would play as Lazarus, who we unlocked first, and then I guess Cain, and then Maggie, unless something else happens. Um, Last time we beat Mom, and this time we should be able to go to Mom's heart. Which will be our final boss for quite a few episodes to come. But not the final boss. Lazarus again starts with Lazarus's rags, which will allow him to revive in a room when he dies. You'll come back with, I believe, one red heart. But you'll be allowed to finish the room. You also get anemic when you come back from the dead as Lazarus, which means once you get hit, you'll start leaving a trail of blood. Harlequin Baby here fires off a spread shot, which you've already seen before I had a chance to say anything. So I'm new to the Let's Playing idea. I've watched quite a few before, but this is my first series. I've learned that it's kind of harder than it looks, in the sense that I need to maintain a filter to watch cursing. I don't feel right cursing in a video like this, but so I apologize ahead of time if I let some loose. I should have said last episode, but this game is made by Edmund McMillan, and it is a great game. If you haven't bought it, it was available on PlayStation Plus for free. I'm not sure if it still is, but you can always find it on sale on Steam. Less than 3 here, or greater than 3. I'll learn how to talk. Will give us a health upgrade. No, I'm wrong. It was less than 3. I'll say it right. As an experiment, I'll say something that's not wrong. We're going down to the next floor. There you go. Well, I feel like it was easier, or it's harder to record a Let's Play than I would have imagined. It's not exactly hard to record, so don't let me give you the wrong impression. $3 bill here is going to give us random shots every room. I lost my deal with the devil chance. So in this room it's homing tears, and then the next it will be flaming tears, which are a pain in the back. Because of that specifically, if you are too close to enemies, you will explode yourself when your tears hit. Anytime you have a flaming tears run, it's gonna go like that. I don't think I've ever had one that it didn't. So the short story is, watch out. What is this one? I have no idea what our tear effect is in this room. Huh. No clue. Normally I would say fight the boss, but we already lost the deal with the devil chance, so it's worth exploring the room. We got tough love in this one. Explosive diarrhea, I should have saved that, but hindsight is 20/20. This is a classic room. It's incredibly easy to finish. All you have to do is let one out at a time. You shouldn't take any damage in this room ever. Everything's easy to plan. You're not gonna get surrounded or Yeah, it's an easy room. I could look for the secret room. I didn't explain last time that secret room is going to be move. It's going to be accessible from all sides that it's accessible in. So this room, the one here, and this room all need to be accessible for there to be a secret room there. I'm gonna try and hope for it to be on this wall though. Yeah, there's a chance for it. And it was there. So now I can cry out or shoot out the poo, which will golden poo drops coins. Red poo does damage to you if you run into it. And oh shoot. Rainbow poo will fully heal you. Alright, Monstro. Monstro's a mainstay in the early game. Last time we actually unlocked the Horsemen, which are a set of enemies that will drop either cubes of meat or balls of bandages, which are really, they're an upgradable passive item. So the more you pick up, the better they're going to be. You'll see more and more of them, but I'm not going to explain them too fully. This will drop us a bunch of pills that could be good or bad or average. So I think with that bottle of the bag of pills, we've made sure we're going to lose this run. So look forward to a loss here. That's trying to think the name of it. Oh, here's Death's Touch, which is an item that I love. I forget how to unlock it, but I'll have to. I don't believe it's hard to unlock. All this trouble to go to a key. We got mirror shots on this room, meaning all our shots will go about half our range stat and then come back to us. I'm going to use the key here in the shop because I didn't get a chance to show off a lot of shops last game. And I'm not going to use it. I'll just donate. Until I get to 5. Alright, see, we donated 10 coins in there, so we unlocked the blue map. I forget what level you had to get to in order to get more items in the shop, but that'll come up. Alright, we have Freezing Tears here. This is Mom's Contact. It's simulating Mom's Contact at least. I'm tempted to go just into the boss room here and hope for a deal with the devil. It's Mega Maw. Fires burst shots like Monstro does. We have triple shot here, by the way. He shoots little leapers and rings of fire. The rings of fire can't be cried out. No deal with the devil. But no reason to give up because Lazarus is a little tougher. And you know what? I'm actually going to kill myself. We'll lose all our health here. And we'll lose the chance to resurrect. But we're already near enough death. I can control it here. These worms, they charge at you when they see you. They're not a hard thing to do. The eternal fly with the poo, destroy that. Shoot the little poos that are going to attack me. I get the puberty pill to make sure none of the pills I pick up are good this time. I really want to control when I die in this run. Alright, chemical pill is a damage upgrade, but it doesn't increase the damage on all the shots, it's just every other shot. Yeah, it might just be a visual effect on every other shot, but that's all I can think to know. Alright, this will kill me, but because we're Lazarus, I stay in that room. You get some spirit hearts there. So we're generally fine after that. There's another spirit heart up here in the boss room. Temperance, by the way, I don't think I've even mentioned that I have it, will drop a blood bank if I use it. Alright, this is radioactive tears. Our tears will leave a residue on the ground that any enemy that goes over it, on the ground at least, will take damage for moving over it. I dislike this room for that reason. I don't think I ever make it through that room without taking damage, unless I can fly. These little turrets here, they raise their head and they fire off 3 shots. There's also a variety, excuse me, a variety that fires off 5 shots, but they can be damaged even when their head is down. They don't have to pop up. Alright, we get Infestation 2. I get this one confused. I believe it's every time we kill an enemy, we'll spawn a spider. It's either that or when we take damage, we'll spawn spiders. We'll find out as the game goes. I love the nuns have it. We don't have a reason to take it right now though, so I'm going to grab the spirit heart and just keep going. Puberty, Lemon Party. Lemon Party is not bad, so I'm going to hold on to it. If you go out the door that was locked, it becomes unlocked for the rest of the floor. Okay, so it's anytime we kill an enemy, it'll spawn a spider. And I'm not going to take tears down because that would be stupid. Also would be running into enemy shots. Lemon Party. Isaac just peed in the floor. Yeah, the spiders here are just going to kind of wander around until they run into an enemy. Gertie, again, I didn't get to discuss Gertie too much in the last run. Gertie's going to pull her head in, and there you go, and she'll shoot towards where you're standing. She'll summon these flies. The black flies will fly at you, and the little gray ones will shoot at you. Basically, never go behind Gertie, and whichever way she shoots at you, just move when she pulls her head in. And then you shouldn't have any problem at all with her. I'm going to leave the health upgrade here for a moment because of a very specific reason. Okay, it's a moot. Alright, we get Guppy's Head, which is a very awesome item. And I'm going to pick up Gimpy, because if we take damage, Gimpy has a chance to drop a Spirit Heart. Now pick up the Magic Mushroom, because it increases all of our stats, including health, which is why I called it a health upgrade earlier. Rate of fire, damage, speed. They don't call it all stats up for no reason. So my explanation there is unnecessary. Oh, I'm not using Guppy's Head. You get to use Guppy's Head every single room, and you should. There's no reason to not. Guppy's Head will summon between 3 and 5 spiders, or 3 and 5 flies. We picked up a trinket and missing page. I believe missing page has a chance to activate the Necronomicon effect when you get hit. And we're going down to the depths, part 1. Red card is 2 of Hearts. 2 of Hearts will refill half of our red hearts that are missing. So if we were to have 4 hearts and we were missing 1, and we were missing 3, if we used it, it would fill in 1 extra heart just to make up for it doubles the hearts that you currently have up to the hearts you're missing, rather. These guys will charge at you when you're in line of sight, so you get them in line of sight, you shoot them in the face, and then pull around to be behind them. Same thing for this guy, but he's gonna fly. Watch this. Shoot him in the face, in the back. The flies might have helped there. Yeah, we're making enough flies and spiders that we're not going to have too much trouble here now. Unless I keep running into walls. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I wish I had a chance to explain this room to you, but I don't really. Just one moment. Sorry, thank you. Excuse me. Whoop. Basically what happened in that room is you need to lay a bomb down to blow up the rock. It's better, I'm not going to pay a key for 2 bombs. It's better to lay the rock down, or the bomb down, and then push it into the rock, rather than walk over the spikes, lay the bomb down, and then back up. A lard will increase our health. It'll slow us down a lot, but it will let us crush rocks. Rocks, pots, poo, and skulls. Alright, we got wall masters here. Mom's hands will fall from the floor and try to grab us. If they do, they'll take you back to the spawn of the floor. After they do damage, of course, so don't think you're getting out of that. And that just means you have to do the floor again. Well, you have to navigate back through the floor. Headless Horseman is like the Horseman of the Apocalypse I was talking about, except he won't drop a cube of meat. He will only drop this thing, which is an active flying item. As long as you're holding it, you can fly, which means you can move over pits, over rocks, skulls, poo, what have you. Spikes and streams, creep, I think, won't affect you. We can get these bombs without using a key now, which is the only reason I took it, in all honesty. This will give us 2 spirit hearts. 2 diamonds will double our coins. Devil is like a temporary damage upgrade. We use it, you get the damage upgrade for the floor, and then that's it. When you have something like lard or stompy, make sure you don't crush any rocks that have bombs in them. That'll cause the bombs to explode. Alright, we're done with this floor. I'm not going to look for the secret room. I'm going to take the devil with me. Actually, we're going to go to the shop. I have enough money. We have keys. I'll pick up the Steam sale. It'll cause everything in the shops from now on to be red and half price. You can actually find things in shops for half price normally anyway. Just at random. Oh, and I'm taking Guppy's head back with me. I'm not going to keep the flying. So, last run, this was the last floor. We killed Mom, and then the game ended. This run, it won't go that way. Even if we kill Mom, the game will keep going. And this is actually when it starts to kick in the the hard part. Starts to kick in the hard part. This is far from as hard as it's going to get. Oh, and I got Lucky Rock for breaking as many rocks as I did. And I'm going to go into the cursed room. There could be more Guppy in here. Or teleport to the Devil room where I can pick up Sister Maggie. Which I will. She's a higher damage baby. So yeah, Sister Maggie. So she'll shoot when we shoot, and she does more damage than I think brother Bobby will. If you're wondering, I shoot out the fires and the poo because they have a chance to drop random things. Mostly coins for both of them, sometimes hearts. We got fat leapers here, and then a turret comes up. Sometimes turrets come out of the stones, or the skulls. The trick though is if you wait till all the enemies are dead, then blow up the rocks, and you reveal a turret. Thank you. Then you can just walk out the room. You don't have to fight them. Hierophant again. Hierophant. I'll say it right. Who knows? Stay tuned. We'll find out. Will King Nick say the words correctly? I don't think so. This is just going into the discussion a bit. This is actually going to be the beginning of a larger structure where my friends and I are beginning our YouTube channels. I plan to at least focus on, I wish I had flying now. I plan to at least focus on Let's Plays and game trials. My friends plan to do more, that's smart. My friends plan to do more scripted things, so if that's something you're looking to do, check them out when they get theirs going. I'll link it when they start it. While this fight's going on, it's the same thing. I forgot to mention that Mom will put hands out into the room and attack me that way also. Well, I don't know what hit me there. If you have any games that you want to see me play through, really just make a suggestion. If I can get a hold of it, I'll play it. If I've played it before or not. So give me some patience and I'll learn how to play most anything. It might be more exciting if I don't know how to play a game, because I can't just read it off to you. Alright, we killed Mom. Not in time for boss rush or well enough to get a deal with the devil, but we do get Mom's heals, which will give us extra range. Woo, extra range. Alright, we're going to go down to a new floor nobody's seen before if you've only watched this video. We are going to Utero. It's normally called, there's also the womb, which is the easier version. From now on, everything's going to be a full heart of damage. So this is where it kicks in a little bit. The enemies are a little tougher. These things are new, I believe. They poke their heads up, they shoot 3 shots at you, and then they go back and move around the area. These things, you can shoot them when their heads are down, but otherwise they're the same as the regular turrets, except for the one that could walk, but that's his key difference. Alright, there are no item rooms or shops starting now. So we have no reason not to go to the boss fight, where we'll fight the double cage. I believe this is a cage. Oop. Some of the rooms, or some of the stones on the womb you shouldn't break, especially if you have to walk over them, because they'll explode into shots, which is a full heart of damage. Both of these enemies have a lot of health, and I don't honestly know that I'll make it to Mom's heart. But I only have a floor to go, so we'll find out. We got a health upgrade, which I'm going to save once again. If ever it comes up why, I'll explain it, but it might not. Alright, we're going to get 2 black hearts and 9 lives. We've unlocked Azazel because of how much we've taken 2 deals with the devil. Maybe 3. I think it's 2. 9 lives gives us obviously 9 lives. We'll resurrect 9 times. Unlike Lazarus's rags, we'll go back to the last room when we resurrect. Go on down to the Utero or womb 2. I don't know which right now. Utero 2. The boss on this floor will always be Mom's heart. Well, for now, it'll always be Mom's heart. Alright, we got some gluttonies. Gluttony will fire laser shots at you if you're in a straight line to him. If he's not, then he'll fire shots around him. There's another less than 3. Oh, and then Cricket's Head, which is a damage upgrade. That gives us Parasite. Unlocked, at least. Isaac had a lot of pets that his mother killed. Yeah, if you've watched this, if you've never seen anything about this game except my playthroughs, you don't know the story. It runs through that Isaac's mother watches television evangelist and she eventually hears the voice of God telling her that her son's not clean. So she destroys all of his toys, which includes his cats and dog, and then locks him in his room and then decides to kill him. And Isaac is currently running away from his mother. Yeah, I think we fought those enemies at least 4 or 5 times. I've never once mentioned them. Alright, in this room will be Mom's Heart. This is a tough fight, for new players especially. She'll summon these eyes with constant shots all over. They're not hard to dodge at this point. Just keep moving. The easiest way to play this fight is to remember that Mom's Heart is in the middle. Fire towards the middle. I'd say watch yourself while you fire into the middle, and just focus on dodging. Fire as much as you can. Fire as much as you can into the middle of the room, and you'll be fine. This is Mom's last throw. And this will actually be the end of the level, or the run right now. But I know a way to cheat. I have the Joker. So we can take this gate down to Sheol, and we'll get to fight Satan early. We've unlocked Eden, which dictates me playing Eden runs, but I think I'm gonna try out other characters before I get to Eden. I know I made the rule that I'll play Edens as long as I have Eden tokens, which I'll get to later. Well, shoot. And as you're watching this, I would like to promise you that Sheol isn't even the hardest or the last floor. So, alright, this is Wrath, I believe. He'll summon bombs, and he actually can take damage from his own bombs. So, if you can walk him into his bombs or push his bombs back into him, you're gonna save yourself a lot of time. Ultra Pride is a super mini boss that is a part of Edmund McMillan. He's made to look just like him. And Left Hand is useful earlier on, but not so much later. It causes more red chests to drop, as though it were Guppy's tail and golden chest. Alright, somehow I made it through the fight with these enemies last game without mentioning their names. Those are Geminis. Alright. Whoop. Get away from me. That actually found us a second secret room, which is going to be a fortune teller. I'll give him my 1 coin and blow it up. There's actually a really good reason to blow up fortune tellers and slot machines. It'll unlock an item without giving spoilers. We've got the Fallen here, which will fly around the room, shoot shots at you. It'll eventually start to chase you. Once it's done chasing you, it'll fire 4 brimstone shots like that. Alright, we got phase 2 of Satan. He'll fire shots off like that if you're to either side of him. If you're directly in front of him, he'll fire 1. If you're... There you go. Oh yeah, I have Gimpy. That's what caused that. Alright, this is the third and final phase of Satan fight. He'll call down, or he'll stomp down on you with the black flies, or worms that explode. I don't know what to call those. I've never known what to call those. We're actually doing a lot of damage with anemic on this fight, so that might save the run, because we aren't actually hitting him very often. With triple shot we have a low rate of fire, so anemic really saved that, I believe. So that's the end of this run. We beat Satan, we beat Mom's Heart, and we've unlocked a couple of new... We just unlocked Eden. Eden's a fun character though, but I'll explain that later. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe, click like if you like the video. I appreciate it all. Have a good day, everybody.